welcome back. Today is August 11th. It's a little bit early in the morning. If you can't tell, I haven't had my coffee. And it rained last night. We had a nice little thunder and lightning storm and a small good amount of rain. And so really excited to see how the garden's doing this morning. It always looks perkier the next day after a storm. Oh, and before I forget, this tomato that we've been growing just extra on the side of our fence here, when you don't sucker the tomatoes, they become more of a bush, but that means that the tomatoes need a little bit more support. They still need some support, just not sort of as much as the lower and lean method. If you have these bush tomato plants built in between some posts, you can actually just wrap this string. Instead, we wrapped it around these posts. You can just wrap it around either end, so that way the string sort of bunches the tomatoes together in sort of a figure eight like structure. Just doing a quick tour here. Our leeks are still looking small, but as everything in this garden didn't have enough room, it makes sense, but they look beautiful. I can't wait to try one. I still think that this is the funniest part of the garden. This random extra corn that started growing after we harvested. And it is way taller than any of the other corns that we had before. So I'm not sure if we'll get any actual ears out of this, but I guess we'll just wait and see. I know these onions appear a bit small, but this is the point in the month where we realized we were going to have to leave. So it became necessary to harvest all that we could, and we're very grateful for the onions that we received. Now it's time to process the onions. Okay, good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 17th, and we are here just checking out our leeks in the morning. Most of them are looking okay. They're definitely smaller than we wanted them to be at this point, but we had some crowding issues with the peas. I don't know if you guys remember, but that's why that gardening fabric is right there. We had a big infestation of our peas, so that was a whole process. We have tons of baby eggplants. Everyone is doing really well. Oh, looks like we have a lemon boy tomato. Such a beautiful color. One of my favorite tomatoes for sure. Our corn tuft is starting to get a lot bigger. And our peppers are still doing okay. We definitely have some Jimmy Nards. We could probably pick those today or tomorrow. Have a watermelon hanging over there. You guys saw us cleaning this area up. This was our onions and our cucumbers. And we're hoping to just sort of keep this area clear, maybe transplant some of our tomatoes. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Anyways, and this is our last day in Virginia. We're moving to Vermont, and I am so excited. But I'm really sad to leave all of my plants, especially when they have a lot of care to be had still and a lot of fruit to produce. But that's okay. We got a really good season out of everything. But I was just gonna do like one more pass through just to kind of see the final stage of our garden. We still have leeks growing that we'll be able to use later. We still have eggplants. We still have lots of tomatoes coming in. Our hibiscus is a permanent installment, but we have like lots of herbs over here still. This bed will get repurposed in a few weeks. It's just unfortunate that we won't be here for that. We made some pesto the other day and packed it up with us to go. This is a lot of basil, and we didn't get out here early enough, so we just sort of made what we could take in the car with us to sort of have some stuff to meal prep. But yeah, it's sad to kind of leave it there. And then our beautiful watermelon, there's one right there. We just ate one yesterday and it was absolutely delicious. So I'm sad I won't be able to be here to get the rest of them. All of these peppers, you can see like these are just purple, so they're just about to be like super bright red. I picked a bunch of the red ones because these are like hot chili peppers, and so I just wanted to be able to also to have some spices as we sort of first are moving. There's another watermelon over there. We have our peppers and our one random corn. Pretty crazy that it's growing this tall so quickly.